guys, welcome to the third installment of Empowering Brokers with Jay Patel. In the previous episode, we understood that listing is the broker's greatest asset. We also played a quick game of Monopoly where we saw the portals won and unfortunately we lost. And Jay told us there is something even more disturbing. What can be worse than giving up your property and money and see the portals win? I'm really anxious to find out, Jay. What is it?
Dhwani, what I'm going to share with you today is going to shock many of our viewers. You see, Dhwani, we as brokers are the greatest stakeholders in this industry after the buyers and sellers, right? They come first. We are the greatest stakeholders because we have our feet on the ground. The brokers in the industry know who all the buyers and sellers are. That's critical and valuable information that we are just giving away to the portals today. And this is what the brokers need to recognize, and how can we take advantage of that and use that to our benefit instead of somebody else's benefit.
Yes, this is very concerning because as you said, it's much worse than just collecting the listings and charging money for them. How is that possible? Can you give us some real industry examples?
Let's take one of the most recent examples. There are a couple of names I'm going to give you, both of which I'm sure you've heard of. One is a company called Quicker. Another is a company called Common Floor. Now, Common Floor is a B2C company. Okay, B2C basically means that they're a company that is designed for the consumers, right? So that the people, the general public, can go on the website to find their properties, to find listings. So Common Floor was acquired by Quicker for approximately $200 million in a stock deal a little over 2 years ago. And that's fine. You know, we already talked about the valuation of Common Floor going up because of all the assets that the brokers had given it. So now Common Floor's value has gone up. Quicker has come in and bought them. Quicker also made a couple of other transactions. They purchased a B2B company. And the whole objective for Quicker was to become a bigger, more complete real estate portal. But what I'm going to tell you next should alarm you, but more than you, all the brokers and other people in the industry that are watching this. Because Quicker closed on a transaction in January of 2018, this year. They bought a company called HDFC Realty. Now, do you know what HDFC Realty is?
HDFC Realty is a brokerage company, right?
That's absolutely right. Now, do you know why they would buy a brokerage company? Now, remember, they're a portal.
Right.
And they bought Common Floor, and then they bought other B2B companies.
Right.
Why would they buy a brokerage company?
I'm not sure.
Quicker is recognizing what I saw 3 years ago and my fellow colleagues. You cannot make money as a pay-per-listing business and be sustained over a long period of time. But I do believe that Quicker will actually become profitable faster or sooner than many of the other portals. The difference is they will not become profitable because of their listing business. They're going to become profitable because of their brokerage business.
But what does this mean for the brokers then?
It should scare you, but even more so all the brokers and other industry professionals that are watching this. It should scare and it should shock them, because Quicker isn't the only company. We can't keep picking on them. There are other companies also. Let's take a look at PropTiger. PropTiger is a pretty solid player in the space. They acquired two companies. One is called Makan.com and another one is called Housing.com. Now, these companies were acquired with the same intent, and those companies are also, like PropTiger today, is generating income from a performance type fee, which is like a commission. Like that's what a broker earns when a deal closes. So PropTiger has a structure whereby they will earn a piece of the transaction. This again, for me, I believe is a conflict of interest, because now you're getting into the broker's business. Remember, before they were a portal. They were not a broker, but now they're jumping into the broker's business. But what's the biggest issue when we really step back and we realize what's happening is that we being the brokerage community, are making these portals strong. They're getting high valuations. They're raising big money. They're using that money to come back into the market as a brokerage firm to compete with us. That's like a slap in the face. You're biting the hand that feeds you. But there's one very important element. I have to stress that we can't blame the portals. I agree, what they're doing you don't like, but you can't blame them because they're doing their business. They're a company. They have shareholders. They need to make money. They have to generate revenues. They will do whatever it takes, even if that means taking your data, using it, and then coming back in the market to compete with you.
Absolutely.
If we want to make a change, we need to look at ourselves and we need to say, we're going to stop giving away our listings. We're going to stop paying fees for these listings. Our listings are like gold. They're gold for us, they're gold for them. Let's recognize what we have today and not give it away. That's the message that I have for all of our fellow brokers.
Jay, let me tell you this. I'm not even a broker, but I completely understand what's happening out here. And all the brokers and industry professionals should take a note of this. This is alarming. I don't even understand how this is happening. But I wanted to ask you a question. Jay, if these brokers, they don't advertise and sell their things on the portals, the real estate portals, how are they going to market and sell their properties? Can you tell us more about this in our next segment?
Absolutely. In fact, not only will I tell you that, I've got something else that I'm going to share with you that's going to shock you even more.
I'm looking forward to hearing it, Jay, and thank you so much for shining a light on our industry.
You're welcome.
And all the industry people out there and the brokers, I hope you will join us for our next video to learn more. This is Empowering Brokers with Jay Patel.